Welcome to this new session of Back to Basics, where we will be mastering and learning how to master a horizontal chop. Now, horizontal chop is different than a vertical chop, and we will understand how. Look at the lateral view of the horizontal chop. Here, we make slightly deeper trench than the vertical chop by creating at least 2 to 2.5 phaco tips deep and slightly wider trench to allow for the phaco sleeve to be accommodated in the trench. The length of the trench should be approximately 50 to 60% limited and slightly more longer than a vertical chop. Now look at the overview. You once embed with your phaco tip, create a phaco trench 50 to 60% long, embed the chopper in front of the phaco tip, approximately 1.5 millimeter, pull it towards the phaco tip and separate it while pulling. So we see this particular movement has three vectors. First of embedding inside the nucleus at the mid periphery. Second movement is pulling it towards the phaco tip while the phaco vacuum mode is on. And as it approaches the phaco tip, there is a sliding sideward movement of both the instruments. This creates a clear chop. So once again reviewing, it has got three components. First, embedding into the nucleus, then pulling towards the phaco tip, and then separation. Unlike a vertical chop, which has only two vectors, embedding and separation. Now, let us see this in a lateral view. You see that the phaco chopper and tip are moving towards each other, and as they are approaching each other after embedding, they are separated. This creates a clear cut chop. The same thing is repeated once you have 2D segments. Embed your phaco tip inside the middle of the meat of the nucleus. In the vacuum mode, be careful of not engaging the capsular axis. Your chopper sometimes can cut the capsular axis. Negotiate the phaco chopper under the capsular axis. Embed, pull it towards the phaco tip, and while pulling, separate it. This is the lateral view. You embed the phaco tip inside. Phaco chopper is embedded in the mid periphery, and as it is pulled towards the phaco tip, where the vacuum mode is on, it is separated. This creates another two quadrants from the D segment. And then in the end, you have four quadrants, and all these four quadrants can be emulsified one by one. Now, let us apply all the previous learning in this case. Now, we start by doing a very good hydrodissection. A good hydrodissection is a prerequisite because it ensures very smooth and clean movements of the phaco fragments, and then makes the job easier and chopping also easier. We start by creating trench. Before we create the trench, we make sure that we aspirate out all the loose cortical matter on top of the nucleus. This gives us a very clear evidence and evaluation of the depth of the phaco trench. We start approximately 50 to 60% of depth and 50% length. And you notice my phaco chopper has gone underneath the capsular axis while making sure that the capsular axis is not damaged. Let us see it in slow motion. After embedding of the phaco tip, the chopper goes in front from the mid periphery, pulled towards the phaco tip, and then separated. You have to be very careful of not cutting the capsular axis here. Once we've created a clear chop, we proceed to rotate the D segment. The same steps are repeated. Embed the phaco tip in the middle of the nucleus. Pull the D segment towards you. Embed the phaco tip in front. Pull it towards the chopper and separate. Let's repeat the same step again. Embed in the meat. Vacuum mode on. 300 vacuum. Phaco chopper goes in front. From the periphery, pull towards the phaco tip and separate it. And we have beautiful four quadrants created. And now we proceed to finish the surgical case. Now, these four quadrants can be aspirated once they are created. Sometimes you might want to use slightly lesser phaco power for trenching than you would to remove the quadrants. You will notice four perfect quadrants which have been created, and this also proves that the peripheral chop is an ideal step for even moderate and softer cataracts. We proceed to remove the quadrant, and there we are. Surgery is over. Now we go ahead and just do cortical aspiration, irrigation aspiration, and the whole surgery is over in a matter of couple of minutes. So once you've mastered the chopping, it's easy. Let us see the same thing in a slightly harder cataract. We proceed, we embed the phaco tip approximately in the center. You will notice that I'm removing the cortical plate on top of the nucleus. Once I've done so, at an angle of 30 to 40 degrees, now this is a harder cataract, I will have a deeper embedding of the trench. Phaco power is higher. You will notice I slightly widen the trench because I don't want the sleeve to be restricting to entry into the trench. My phaco chopper goes underneath the capsule rexis, embeds into the mid periphery, pulled towards the phaco tip and separates. And there, even in a hard cataract, you've seen it works beautifully. We again go into the middle of the diameter of the D segment, embed in the middle of the meat, embed the phaco tip. I'm going slow here in the surgery to demonstrate how it is done. Embed underneath the capsular axis, mid-periphery, pull towards the phaco tip, separate again. Now, once this is done, now a good hydrodissection done earlier facilitates this step of rotation and makes it much easier. Embed your phaco tip, vacuum mode on, stop the phaco power, remain in the vacuum mode, pull the D segment towards you, embed the chopper underneath the capsular axis mid-periphery, pull it towards your phaco tip and separate. And now we have 4 quadrants again. Now this is a grade 3 plus cataract, and you've noticed that again the surgery now is going at a normal pace. We went through the steps in a slow motion to demonstrate how the vectors, if done perfectly, can ease the surgery and make it very, very comfortable for the surgeon and improve the ergonomics, speed, visual recovery of the surgical procedure. The last quadrant is being removed. You can either do this in the back or at the pupillary plane. The remaining cortical plate is now removed with phaco, and there you are. The whole surgery is over.